Hi guys, my name is Ashley Thompson and I've been a nurse for about 13 years. I attended James Brunt Community College for my nursing education. I graduated from their practical nursing program in 2004 and then returned a couple of years later and graduated from their associate's program in 2007. I'm currently not working in a healthcare setting. I decided a couple of years ago that I was going to take some time off and focus on furthering my education, and my husband and I were going to work on starting a family. I've been married to my husband Chris for 12 years, and this past September we had our first child, a little girl named Peyton. Hopefully in the near future, once I finish this program, I'll return to work. Some of my background includes skilled nursing, med-surg, long-term acute care. I did a couple of years in the ICU, and my most recent background was inpatient hospice. And it was there that I had a little bit of leadership experience. I acted as the inpatient hospice nursing director for about 2 years. And there were several times that I questioned whether or not I was ready to be in that role, so I'm looking forward to this class. In regards to goals short term, of course, obtaining my BSN and returning to work. Long term, I've actually thought long and hard about trying to complete a nurse practitioner program and return to working in inpatient hospice. In regards to leaders, I've been very lucky. Mostly I've had good ones. I haven't had a lot of complaints. The one leader in particular that had a big impact on me, I was told when I was interviewing for the position that she was extremely knowledgeable and just very by the book, and that I needed to be on my P's and Q's. So obviously I was extremely nervous. But she turned out to be one of the best leaders that I had had. She was very much so an advocate for her staff and for all the patients that we had in our hospice center. She listened to all the staff members and tried to relay our concerns and questions to leaders above her. And she always fought for what she thought was right, whether the above's management actually agreed with her or not. She handpicked all her employees. It was not just about experience and education, which was extremely important, but she also wanted people working in the hospice center that had big hearts, and the patients themselves would always come first. There would be no question about that. And we had a pretty awesome staff. A negative experience that I had was right after I graduated from the associate's degree program. I had did a preceptorship in the ICU at the hospital that I was working at. I was currently employed on the skilled nursing unit, and once graduating the program, I was offered a position in ICU, which I was extremely ecstatic about because I knew that that would enhance my skills, and I would be able to use pretty much the education that I had just received. So I went to my nurse leader, my manager, and I told her, I explained to her that I had been offered the position, and I expected her to be very supportive for me to move on and enhance my skills. But that was not the gist that I received. She was very upset. Pretty much made me feel like my position on the unit that I had held for several years didn't matter. The dedication that I had given to the unit didn't matter. And pretty much within several days of me expressing to her that I wanted to transfer over to ICU, she was interviewing new nurses for my position without it actually being posted. So I felt very unwelcome for my remaining time before moving to ICU. So that was a pretty negative experience for me, and really made me question, was what I was doing, was it the right thing? Should I have stuck with the skilled nursing unit, just because I had been there for the several years prior? Anyway, like I said, I look forward to what we get to learn in this class, and I look forward to working with every one of you. Have a good night.